Order 8 Rule 4, matters of urgent public importance. My name is Honorable Muhammed Gudaji Kazaure, member representing Kazaure, Roni, Gwiwa, Enkwaji. With the Speaker, I am from Jigawa State. With the Speaker, I came under Order 8 Rule 4, matters of urgent public importance.
We haven't reached that stage yet. We haven't reached that stage yet. We are about two steps away from urgent public importance. So just we'll get to it. Honorable Kazaure.
Colleagues, I remain Honorable Muhammed Gudaji Kazaure, member representing Kazaure, Roni, Gwiwa, Enkwashi. Mr. Speaker, I am from Jigawa State. So, Mr. Speaker, as I earlier said, I came under Rule 8, Order 8, Rule 4, matters of urgent public importance. So, Mr. Speaker, I want this nine assembly to focus on what we came here for, because definitely this time around we call ourselves in a next level government. So, Mr. Speaker, I came with a motion under matters of public importance that motion was the urgent need for the federal government to revisit the salaries and entitlement of Nigerian judges, both in the federal and the state level.
Okay, thank you. That we suspend our relevant rules to allow us take more than 2 matters of urgent public importance. By our rules, we can only take 2. So we can take, yours is the 3rd. So move for the suspension of our rules, and then we'll second your motion.
Okay. The House do suspend our rules to consider the matters of public importance. I so move.
Point of order for the day. I so second.
Those in favor that we take an additional motion on order urgent public importance, please say aye. Those against say nay. Honorable colleagues, maybe you have not been introduced to Honorable Kazaure yet. For the new members, you don't say no to Honorable Kazaure. So we will take that again. Those who are in favor of Honorable Kazaure's motion, please say aye. Those against, say nay. You have been properly introduced to Honorable Kazaure. Any second?
Kazaure. I so second.
Those in favor, please say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
No, okay. I will.
Honorable colleagues, because it's Honorable Kazaure, should we just assume that he is suspended and the ayes have it? Move your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My highly respected colleagues, I remain Honorable Muhammed Gudaji Kazaure, member representing Kazaure, Roni, Gwiwa, Enkwashi. Mr. Speaker, I am from Jigawa State. My highly respected colleagues, I remain Speaker of the Masses, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I will continue as that.
Honorable Kazaure, I want to remind you and everybody else that there's only one speaker in this house. So whether you are Speaker of the Masses, maybe when you get outside, over here, there's only one speaker.
Accepted. To revisit the salaries and the entitlement of Nigerian judges, both in the federal and the state level. Mr. Speaker, my highly respected colleagues, constitutionally, the 3 arms of government are listed in the first line charge. But unfortunately, while the executive and the legislature are enjoying their constitutional right of first-line charge, but the judiciary are sidelined. As we are in the next level government, led by the man of integrity and justice, His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari, the next level agenda of Mr. President is to eradicate corruption within the government and make Nigeria a pre-corrupt country. Mr. Speaker, my highly respected colleagues, I want to draw your attention to the fact that the salary of a judge in London is £9,000, a colleague of a judge in Nigeria, which is equivalent to 5 million naira in Nigeria. This is one of the reasons why there is no corruption in their judiciary system. But in Nigeria, a salary of a higher court judge, Mr. Speaker, is 500,000 naira. And even the justice of the Supreme Court did not earn up to 1 million naira a month. Available records was shown the last time salary of judges were increased was 10 years ago in 2008. And in terms of allowances, the judges in Nigeria only get furniture's allowance of 4 million naira after every 4 years. So if we really need to eradicate corruption, in the judiciary system and go to the next level government, government must take care of judges first. If you consider the cases they are handling, most especially the financial crimes, they are hearing amount missing from the treasury like a story. Because they're surprised where the money came from. They are seen and hear about millions in dollars, while their salaries cannot even feed and educate their families, regardless of health. So how do we complain about some few of them that are accused of corruption? Mr. Speaker, I'm calling the attention of this Honorable House and calling the attention of Mr. President to address the challenges facing the judiciary once and for all, if we really and we are ready to fight corruption in this country. And make sure they are enjoying their first-line charges as provided in the Constitution so that they can make their benefit by themselves, as we did in this House. Because I understand that their money came through budget office, which is under executive arm of government. So, this really shows that they are not enjoying their constitutional right as provided in Section 84, subsection 7 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended. Since I observed that there is a violation of Constitution, and this government believes in the rules of law, not violations. As we all know, this Honorable House has a duty to look into this matter and address it accordingly and urgently. Mr. Speaker, we cannot fight corruption when judges are suffering. We have to help government to make sure that we laid a foundation in the 9th Assembly whereby we are serious to tackle corruption in this country. Resolve to mandate an ad hoc committee and invite the Revenue and Fiscal Mobilization Commission, the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, the Ministry of Justice to appear before the ad hoc committee to make sure the first-line charges provision by the judiciary is funded directly from the Federation account into their designated accounts. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
The fact that it's not on first line charge. Sometimes, you know, these things happen, you're on first line charge on paper, but in practice, it doesn't really happen. So what he's asking for is an investigation to make sure that the law we have passed is actually there in compliance. 18. So I think his motion will cover whatever the interpretation of judicial office is under 318 of the Constitution. Honorable colleagues, I think we have exhausted this. Those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it.